Well, happening today, it marks 10 years since a gunman opened fire in a Safeway supermarket during a meet and greet with then Representative Gabby Giffords. 6 people died, 13 others were hurt, and among the victims, 9-year-old Christina Green, who died in that attack.
Well, Christina was just beautiful inside and out.
I think people should know more about Christina.
She was an amazing little girl, and she got robbed.
How Giffords was shot in the head. She posted this on Twitter saying, quote, "Sitting in the hospital 10 years ago, I knew I faced a long road to recovery. I wasn't alone," end quote there. She goes on to say she's inspired by Roxana Green, the mother to Christina, as well as the other victims, and says they face loss and pain, but fight every day to save others from it. There will be a ceremony today at the historic county courthouse in Tucson, and a bell ringing will happen at 10:10, the time of the first shots. Now, due to the pandemic, the ceremony is not open to the public, but you are going to be able to watch it on the Pima County Facebook page. A public memorial is under construction and could be open by next month. I think it's one of those instances, Nick, where we all remember where we were when we heard about this happening, and you yourself heading down there once you heard, as you were already here in Arizona. It's just a frightening and somber anniversary.
Yeah, just getting chills there, hearing from Christina Taylor Greene's parents, and just remembering that day. I was working in Yuma at the time, but I was in Tucson covering what happened. And it's a day, honestly, that has always stuck with me, and I've always kept everyone in my heart. For Daniel Hernandez, who now is a state representative, I mean, he lived this, right? He absolutely lived this. So it's something that he remembers every day. Let's go into some of the history for you, some context. He, back in the day, was an intern for Gabby Giffords, and he had only been on the job for 5 days, if you can believe it. He had basic medical training from a previous job, and little did he know that would become his most important on-the-job skill. As the bullets were flying there in Tucson, Hernandez jumped into action, even applying pressure to Giffords' wound and holding her and trying to help whoever else he could.
I was about 40 feet away from the Congresswoman, and I dropped what I was doing to run to the front of the line. And when I got there, I realized that there were multiple people who'd been injured, not just Gabby. And I checked a couple of folks, including Gabe Zimmerman, who was then 30 years old. It's hard for me to believe that because now I'm 30, and Gabe was the same age when he died that I am today. And he was my boss. He was the one who helped run the internship program. And by the time I got to him just seconds after the shooting had happened, there was nothing we could do, and he'd already died.
Yeah, I mean, just so tragic. Hernandez is about to begin his 3rd term in the Arizona House, though. The convicted gunman in this case now serving multiple life sentences, Allison.
Wow. Well, we certainly think of them today. Really tough day.